All right, guys. Hey, we are back for tomorrow's workout, and let's go through some instruction on how to accomplish the work at hand. We're going to start it off with a warm up. You're going to go through this warm up 3 times. So I want you guys to take this warm up nice and slow. Make sure that you get everything primed up and ready to go, because that's what this is intended for. So starting it off, hamstring walks. So the way that I want you guys to do this, you're going to do 30 feet worth of these hamstring walks. I know they have different names. You can say just this reach down. So notice how I'm in the front heel. I'm driving my hips back into my hip hinge, feeling this front leg hamstring, and I'm reaching down. I've heard some people refer to these as bootstrappers, whatever you want to call it. Hamstring reach, but I'm going to get 30 feet, but I have to feel something in the front side hamstring for this to be efficient for what we're intending it to be, which is to get this hamstring ready to go. So hinging back, scooping down, and then coming right back up. 30 feet of that. Directly from there, I'm going to get into push-up position. We have a 2-count mountain climber. So what I want to do here is I'm going to say start driving here. I'll go 1, 2. So there's a pause. 1, 2. Pause. 1, 2. So I'm getting this pause, and I'm really driving this knee up into this elbow. 2, pause. 1, 2, pause. Each time you do that. Directly from that, we're going to go 30 feet of bear crawl. Bear crawl position. Start out in this 4-point position. I come up. Notice that my butt's not way too high. I have it in this position. Opposite hand and foot are working. If you look at me from behind, I don't have a whole lot of shaking going on. I'm pretty stable through my low back and my core. We're going to get 30 feet of bear crawls, and then we'll go into an alternating greatest stretch. So I'm in this long lizard position. Some of you guys may need to drop the back knee into the ground. I'm going to try to keep my back leg straight. I have both of my hands on the inside of this foot. I'm going to reach through this opposite side. I'm going to reach up. I'm driving through this hand. I'm making a straight line from the top arm down through the bottom arm that's in the ground. I'm squeezing my butt. I'm driving this leg out. So driving elbow down to heel, reach through, reach up. Here, I'm going to make the switch. Same thing on this side. I'm going to drive elbow down into heel. I'm going to reach through, right beside this other elbow, reaching up, pressing this hand into the ground, reaching this one into the sky, and making a straight line from top arm down through my shoulders into the ground, 180 degrees. So that would have been 1 on each side. I'd switch it up. Same thing here. There's 2. Same thing here, driving down, reaching through, pushing this hand into the ground, reaching up high in the sky. Eyes are following my top hand as well. So really good stretch. Then from there, plank position, strong plank position. We got some plank jacks. So here we go with 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, up to 10. So that right there is the warm up. We're going to cycle through that 3 times. It's going to take a little bit of time, but you're definitely going to be warmed up. Everything's going to be primed up, ready to go. Nervous system's going to be on point. We're going to, from a just temperature standpoint, you're probably going to get a little bit of a sweat. So the body's definitely going to be warmed. And that right there, you're going to get your heart going just a little bit. So everything's going to be ready to roll into this workout. So be intentional about the warm up. Don't rush it. That's a good idea of what you need to do to get ready to go. So from there, now we're ready to get into the workout. So titled this workout, Hammer Time. Maybe we need to get, maybe next week's, we'll put the workouts out there and then we'll have some fun, let you guys name them, and we can just go that way. This one's gonna start out with the leg blaster. The leg blaster is gonna consist of lunge out with the right, lunge out with the left, squat jump, immediately into a burpee. That's one. So you're gonna do 10 of those. So once again, that has me coming out into lunge, lunge, squat jump, down into burpee, and we're up. So that's the complex. So now we have a horizontal press, and what we've chosen today is going to be a alternating dumbbell chest press. We need 20 reps, so only one's going to go up at a time. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see I'm slow and controlled. I'm going to accumulate 20 of those. Now we've compounded that with a plyometric exercise, which means we're going right into it. After I get that 20th rep, I'm going to go right into a plyo push-up. So I'm here. We're going to get 10 of these plyometric push-ups. Now, let's say you don't have a bench. No problem. Just do a floor press. So dumbbells are over there, but I'll simulate. I'll just be in this position. 1, 1. You get the idea. If you're not working with any kind of dumbbells or kettlebells, you can press your ruck. So I just get my ruck, and I would just do the same thing. 20 presses, and then I'd go right into my plyometric push-ups. If a plyometric push-up is not something that you are doing right now, that's okay. Get into push-up position, and let's do hand release. So I'm just gonna hands up, right into my push-up. Right back down, hands up, right back into my push-up. If you're a beginner, do 5 of the hand release push-ups. If you are a little bit more experienced, but yet you're not doing the plyometric push-ups, maybe you do 10 of the hand release push-ups. I'm gonna leave that up to you, but that's just an idea of how to modify that. So then we get into our plate sit-ups. So I'm weighted with this plate, and it doesn't have to be a lot of weight. This is 15 pounds. So I come down into my sit-up. 1, under control, down. 2, down. 3. So notice how I'm extending over my head. Elbows are straight, slow and controlled. I bring the weight down into my chest, right back up. Okay, so you're gonna get the repetitions there. If you're on your fitness journey and maybe adding a little bit of weight to your sit-up is not something that's smart, no big deal. You know you better than me. Don't use weight. So challenge yourself, but let's be smart. So the last exercise in this circuit is going to cause you to need to have some sort of a timer, either on your phone, watch, or a friend. We need 60 seconds, 1 minute. We're going to go maximum effort, plank position dumbbell rows. Some people will call these renegade rows. This is strictly just a horizontal pull exercise, alternating. We're not going to do a push-up in this. We have the push-up or the press and another facet of the exercises that we're doing. So here in my plank position, and I'm just going to alternate pulling dumbbells up. So minute on the clock, pace yourself, always moving. Keep track of how many repetitions you get, but form is going to be the key. I want to be nice and stable with my waist as I'm going through these, meaning I don't really want to crank up like this and get a lot of turn out of my waist and shoulders. I want to be pretty level as I'm doing this. And so in order to do that, I'm going to widen out my feet a bit. So if I'm real narrow with my feet, it's going to be a little bit harder not to rotate. I can still do it, but I really have to be conscious of core stability. Might want to widen those feet out to about shoulder width, maybe a little bit more, and really work on good stability through the core as you're getting each one of those repetitions. So there it is, 5 rounds of that. I think it'll be a pretty good challenge. I think we'll have some fun, push yourself, and push each other. All right, thank you.